up all of my favorite things. Been through some bad shit, I should be a savage.
Hey friend, hey, welcome or welcome back to XOXO Sharena's YouTube channel. My name is Sharena, and if you are new here, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. In today's video, we are going to jump in and clean these makeup brushes. This is a makeup brush scrub pad that I'm using. It's labeled to let you know what brushes to use and scrub where, so you don't damage your brushes. I got this from Five Below. You can get it from Amazon. I'll definitely leave a link in the description box below. I'm using these two bowls and a few dirty makeup brushes so you guys can see how I clean my brushes. I went over to Target and got the Ecotools makeup brush and sponge shampoo. I really appreciate that it says shampoo, so I was all in. You can get this at either Ulta or Target. Target was a few dollars cheaper, so you know your girl went over to Target. On the back, it has just some quick little instructions, just basically letting you to take your damp brush, put the shampoo directly onto the brush, kind of use your fingers or however you like to get that dirt out of there, and then rinse it off. Very short, simple, not difficult. There's not much going on. So being the hard-headed individual that I am, I decided not to follow their instructions, and instead I put some shampoo in a bowl, added some water, and was like, nah, I'm gonna just do it like this. Now, mind you, this is a brush that I kind of already cleaned before with a different cleaner, and as you can see, there is still makeup in this brush. It is still dirty. So that previous cleaner clearly didn't get much makeup out, which is why I'm using the Ecotools now. However, as you can also see, this process is not really giving, and it's because your girl is not following directions. At this point, I'm just trying to see like how much more makeup is still in this brush. I don't know if people are like that serious about cleaning their makeup brushes, but there's like foundation and stuff that's still like deep in the middle. That's what I was trying to fight and get out. So once again, I continue on like I didn't just read the instructions, and I continue to do it how I want to do it. But this brush was a good example to show you that this brush I use for foundation. So this is a foundation brush that has a lot of foundation in it, and what I was doing just wasn't working. So of course your girl eventually decided to go ahead and follow the instructions and put the shampoo directly on the brush. And you probably couldn't see it, but as you put the shampoo on the brush, it actually is starting to take the foundation right out. I didn't necessarily care for this process because what I didn't want to do was constantly keep getting my hands wet. That's why I was trying to use the bowl. But the foundations that I use clearly are very oil or thick or heavy foundations that I didn't even realize. So therefore, it was pretty, I won't say it was too difficult, but it definitely did take a few tries to get all the foundation out of this brush. But as you can see, the brush is already turned back white. I'm just really particular, I guess, or kind of nitpicking because it's like a little bit of foundation in the middle part. So therefore, I continuously kept doing the process over and over just to get everything completely out of that brush. Now look at it, it looks so much better. On to the next brush. I honestly don't really use this one much, but of course, you know, you got brushes that got to be clean. So I continue the process following the directions this time and put the shampoo directly on the brush. I can say that this shampoo is very gentle. I don't feel like it messed up the bristles or anything. Like my brushes are not harmed putting the shampoo directly on the brush. I actually really like it. I just, you know, would prefer not to have to like constantly get my hands wet, constantly keep turning the water on. I just thought it would be simple to just put it in the bowl and just, you know, do it that way, but it didn't work. You really have to get in with your fingers and clean that foundation out and kind of like wring out your brushes to get, you just got to get down in there and put in some work. Basically what I'm saying is I just didn't expect to work this hard today, and here we are. And as you can see, my brush is clean. They have been turned back to their original colors. For the most part, majority of that foundation is completely out, or you know, whatever I use. Look, I know I just said I was being hard-headed. You like, girl, the bowl is right back. What are we doing? So this is what I realized. It's kind of good. It's still okay to put the shampoo in a bowl with a little water and just kind of like take your brush and play it in the water, because that actually gets like all the easy stuff that comes right on off. It actually comes right off in the bowl. And then use your fingers and kind of work your fingers into the brush to get the rest out. Doing it this way sped up my whole entire process. I felt like the first way I was doing it was really slow. It was taking entirely too long. This process works a little better for me. I just feel like as you can see, that makeup, whatever was on that brush, it's coming off, and the brush is turning back lighter to its original color. And then now you can see majority of that makeup is off. Still add a little shampoo onto the brush and kind of use my fingers to just work out the rest of whatever makeup is on this brush, and we're done. It actually sped up my process because I was just like, I'm playing in water at this point. My brushes are getting clean, but I just really didn't like the feeling of just sitting here playing in water, and it was just taking too long. So switching over to the second method might be something you want to do with this particular shampoo. It'll speed up your process. You're not running water all day. And look at that, brushes are clean. Now I do have a few more brushes to complete, but before I go, give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If you haven't, go ahead and subscribe. And that is all from me, y'all. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Put myself all on my favorite.